In the Harvard Business Review article, How Leaders Should Handle Public Criticism, Ron Carucci argues that the more public your role is and the more decisions you make, the more likely you are to get things wrong, and the more people will critique you in ways that are not always just or fair. Carucci advises leaders to accept this reality, and as hard as it may be, try not to get sidetracked by the noise. Play the long game of impact. I thought of Carucci's recommendations when reading a verse in Mishpatim, this week's Torah portion. You shall not curse God, nor put a curse upon a leader, a nasi, among your people. The natural tendency to question or rebel against those who have control over us or constrain us is pretty constant. The Torah reminds us to keep it in check. Cursing leaders can have unpleasant personal consequences, to say the least. Cursing someone in the ancient world, and in some parts of the modern world today, was taken very seriously, which explains the many prohibitions throughout Tanakh that warn against it. We are not forbidden to question a leader's rulings, policies, or character to maintain the integrity of the office. But there's a difference between the legitimate critique of power and a coarse, emotional, and blasphemous challenge that invokes supernatural powers against the leader. The word for leader in our verse is nasi. The infinitive linasot is used throughout Tanakh to refer to shouldering a burden, sometimes a very heavy one. Those who curse a leader add weight to an already heavy burden. When adding to the load, we may inadvertently become the very reason a leader walks away from the position. Linasot also means to lift up. The role of the leader is to lift up others. Perhaps the word also reminds us that leaders themselves need to be uplifted. When leaders make mistakes, it's incumbent upon us to bring them to public attention. But there's a difference between constructive solutions and reckless gossip, between offering respectful feedback and cursing the leader. So, consider ways you may have cursed or critiqued a leader. What praise could you offer to lift up a leader who is lifting you?